Tuesday. Tuesday morning, Tuesday morning, Tuesday morning, Tuesday morning, Tuesday morning, Tuesday morning.
All right, guys. So, well, you want to do? Let's get ready to ramble or what?
Oh no.
My
voice isn't that great.
Your voice isn't that great. Anyway, it's a K
and a K.
Yeah, I like your energy. That's more like it.
Yeah.
I like your energy this morning.
Something has reflected.
Hey. Count me out of this conversation.
Anyway, so and a special chaotic shout to the teachers as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
And then so it's a K. Teacher K. Happy World Teachers Day to all the teachers out there at all levels, from creche to
Charlie, creche.
Those teaching the 80 plus.
Charlie, you know those are the creche. Charlie, when I see them, I respect them so much.
You salute them, eh?
Charlie,
How they do it.
how they able to deal with these children.
It is your friend. What's your saying?
You know, there's a song that says, "Oh, Abutre to say class 1 teacher."
Class 1 teacher, yeah.
Wait, me future wifey, because sa Abutre no.
It is a grace.
Special grace.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Because even your 1, 2, 3, no, it is a problem.
No, those ones, no.
If you ain't got it, you ain't got it.
You know, imagine telling a child to stop, and the child repeats "stop" to you. Stop, and the child tells you "stop."
And
What would you do?
multiply that by 10 or
continuing.
10 or 15 kids in the class.
Yes.
Or more, Charlie. Anyway.
No.
Chaotic shouts to all teachers.
To all
as well.
teachers. And
Yeah.
Gary, I don't know, but throughout your educational ladder, who's been your favorite teacher?
Wow. My class 1 teacher definitely is up there. The late Rosemond. Teacher Rosemond, that we used to call her. Her son is actually at multimedia here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Aloysius. I don't know if you know Aloysius.
Yeah.
I do.
Yes,
Oh, wow.
Aloysius' mother taught me in class 1.
You should buy him lunch today.
Or something like that.
Yeah. What about you? Your favorite teacher?
Mrs. Adoma Presek as well.
Okay.
Yeah, she later became the headmistress of Achimota School when I left Presek.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's good.
so-
How about you, Mama V?
You know what? I think my favorite would be somebody that I discovered later in life. You know, sometimes you meet another teacher in your life who shapes you in a different way. And I didn't realize it until later. So Clement Akapam.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Clement Akapam.
The lawyer.
Yes.
Oh,
Definitely him for me.
nice one. Nice one.
I see.
Fantastic. You are getting a lot of shouts, aren't you?
Yeah, but let me see my favorite teacher. Funny enough, I don't remember any of my teachers up until class 4.
Okay. It's
That's
allowed.
okay.
It's
That's
allowed.
okay.
It's allowed.
Yeah.
Somebody says what? Then he says for the first time, I don't remember. No, I don't remember. I can't remember any of the teachers who taught me until class 4. And in class 4, but my favorite teacher was my class 5 teacher. Unfortunately, he's dead.
Yeah.
But that is the man who got me to like our language. I didn't know anything about Ever, and I just got into an Ever class. He taught us Ever such that at the end of that term, my favorite score was in Ever.
Your best score.
My best score, was in Ever. And, imagine an Akan boy getting 90% in Ever.
I can imagine. It's all about the teaching.
It's all about the teaching. And, as life would have it, he became my course mate at the university.
Your teacher became your cousin.
Yes.
Interesting.
I am telling you. So, for all who went to school with me, Kafui Adega, that's his name. We used to call him Teacher Sakbade. Unfortunately, he died when he was 50 years. Yes. So he would have been about 60 now, but he's gone. Anyway, guys,
We got quite a number of
yes, but I think we
shouts
should.
on
I think we should give our listeners a chance to also tell us.
Sure.
Their favorite teachers. We could do about 5 calls. So share with us your favorite teacher. If it's your class 1 teacher, I don't know. But 0302 216 541 and 055 1111 997 0302 216 541 055 080-1111-997. Let's get into the chaotic shouts.
And it's a happy birthday to Reverend Augustina Na Kwale Cote of Presbyterian Church of Ghana, Christ Congregation at Denta. God bless and continue to use you to touch lives.
And it's a happy birthday to Kwejo Boating G. And this is from your wife, Patricia, Papa, and Irama. And they say they're wishing you a blessed happy birthday with much love, age gracefully with good health. And it's also your birthday today. Haniel, Emil, Elikem, Kojo, Danku. I think that's a landlord. Landlord. The father calls him landlord. And so the family would want to wish you a happy birthday, and they pray for good health, protection, and God's guidance. I know that cat meat will flow over the weekend. Anyway, let's get on to the phone lines now. And we have Kabute from Teshi joining us. Kabute, good morning.
Good morning, my people.
How are you doing, Kabute?
Good morning.
I'm good.
Great. So tell us. We're doing very well. Tell us your favorite teacher.
So my favorite teacher was my Dangbe teacher in GSS.
Okay.
Something happened. When we were about to register for BC, I didn't have money to register.
Okay.
So the deadline was extended because of me. So I was very active in his class. I was his best student. But that day when he came, I was quiet because I had cried the whole night. Because if I don't get the money that day, that means I won't write the exams. And being one of the best students in school, and nobody was ready to help me. So I was quiet that day. I was sitting there. I didn't answer any question in the class that day. So after the class, he called my best friend and asked him, I'll speak Dangbe. Meaning a kabute, like meaning a okansipe. And my friend told him, I don't have money to pay for the BC registration. He was very angry. He was like, why wouldn't you tell me? And he paid for me.
What's his name? What's his name?
God bless his soul.
What's his name?
The man made me who I am today. But if he hadn't paid for that, I'm not sure I would have continued school again. Because I told myself, if I ever repeat, I'm not going back to school again. So God bless you, Mr. James Tete. God bless you.
God bless you. So thank you very, very much, Kabute from Teshi. Let's get to 37 where Daniel is. Daniel, good morning.
Good morning, Winston.
Yes, Daniel. If you are close to a radio, please reduce the volume on the radio set.
Yes.
Good. It's better now. Tell us your favorite teacher.
My favorite teacher is called Miss Showa. She taught me at Association International School at the airport.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was math phobia. She inspired me so much to love math. And I remember her. In fact, she's demised. She's passed on, but I still remember her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's good.
Right. Thank you very, very much, Daniel, for joining us and talking about math phobia. I know a lot of people who feared mathematics. But let's get to West Legon. Kwesi, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, Kwesi, tell us your favorite teacher and what made him or her your favorite teacher.
Good. My favorite teacher is Mr. Odonko. He was my math teacher in Form 1, Ghana National College.
Okay.
Yeah. But this man, I didn't know I was good at math. But this man saw it in me and he encouraged me. And today, I'm a happy electrical engineer.
Wow.
If not for him, I wouldn't have gone through the engineering course and become an electrical engineer. So I thank that teacher so much. He's Mr. Odonko.
Mr. Odonko.
Ghana National College. Around 86, thereabouts.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. We thank Mr. Odonko for helping you like mathematics. Ejari, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Winston. I hope all is well with you.
We are doing well. We hope you are fine too.
I'm doing very good.
Great. Ejari, tell us your favorite teacher.
Yeah, so my favorite teacher, she's called Miss Nancy Kutone.
Okay.
And she taught me at the Ghana National Basic School. Western, that was when at a point that I lost my sight, and literally I never knew anything about what they called Braille. So she actually took me through right from the scratch, right from the onset. So I got to know the Braille, and I was able to, build upon that foundation that she gave me. So I completed my basic school, and now I am working as a staff of the local government service now.
Wow. Wow.
These
These are some really touching stories.
Yeah.
Eh?
So, if you had the opportunity to meet that teacher again, what would you do or say to him? To her?
I'll definitely tell her that she has been the fulcrum of my life. I mean, because without her, I wouldn't have ever, gotten to where I am now. Because Winston, at that point, like you have to use your hands, your fingers to read the braille. This computer thing hadn't come yet, so we were just basically going to use the braille. And she taught me how to use your hands. Read here, read this. This one is A, this one is B. And you can imagine the kind of ordeals that you go through to teach someone who had just, joined in terms of becoming a visually impaired how to read and write. I mean, you can imagine yourself, the ordeals, the difficulties, and everything involved.
Right. Thank you very much, Jerry. And, teachers do great things in our lives. Let me get to Dan from Kuapim Tutu. Dan.
Yo.
Good morning.
Yo. Good morning, Kojo.
Yes,
everything
Dan.
Cool.
Everything nice and crisp. What's happening at your end?
Charlie. Kuapim Funjinaze Omuchecham. So, I can't forget my class 5 teacher. Whose name is Miss Gloria Banfo.
Okay.
He's currently teaching at is it St. Thomas, the secondary school at the cantonment.
Aquinas, right?
Yeah, I think Aquinas.
Yes.
Aquinas.
Yes.
She's currently teaching over there. In fact, the discipline alone. I've adopted it. And everywhere I go, I'm so disciplined. I can never, ever forget that woman in my life.
Okay.
I'm most grateful to her, Miss Gloria Banfo at Aquinas Cantonment. I'm most grateful, seriously. It's the discipline alone. She's so disciplined. So, Charlie, that's my teacher for you.
Right. Thank you very, very much, Dan. Dan will be our last caller for now.
We have some from social media.
Yes, a lot of them.
George Oxwell says he'd like to dedicate today to Emmanuel S.L. Otaber, formerly of the Jumako Besiasi Methodist JSS. He taught me mathematics from 1994 to 1996. This one is from at Mr. Star, dedicates World Teachers Day to Nancy Mengel, once in Tiny Star School. K Mensa 5 also dedicates today to Madam Beatrice Awene. She taught me in class 5 and she made me see the light. At Nanayao 12 says Mr. W.N.K. Amamo of Ghana Senior High School, Koforidia. All Teachers Day also dedicated to you as well.
But while we're talking about teachers too, I'm sure that it's important to remember some of the nicknames we give to our teachers. The ones we could say in front of them, the ones we couldn't say in front of them. Most we couldn't say in front of them. I remember, Mama V, you would understand this. A maths teacher of mine who was called by the words Kolame. One person just said, Uche Kolame na fianmola. Mama V, could you help Gary to understand Kolame? Help him.
Let's do this after.
So, in terms of nicknames, I mean, I'm seeing quite a bit on Twitter as well. I guess Nkwesin is dedicating today to say Chambers, doesn't give us a real name. The Benedict at Twitter says Papa Lebo and King Sapero. This one says Adudi. This one says Polar. This one says Planeta. So these are the nicknames I'm getting on Twitter as well.
Well, let me tell you, my English language teacher,
Yeah.
You couldn't call her by her nickname until you left school. Okay, so I am told that the sixth formers wanted to give her a nickname, and she said, she doesn't mind any nickname, except that she doesn't want a nickname like Chimorazo. And if you tell students you don't want a nickname like Chimorazo, that's what the students would give you. So the students give her Chimorazo. But nobody could call her Chimorazo because the woman those days, she was beating us bad. So, and I know her son is listening, will tell the mother. And so whenever we left school, I mean, once we left school, we could go back and call her Chimorazo. Yeah. So when you leave school, you come back and you see her and you give her fans and you call her Chimorazo. She would laugh and laugh and laugh. But if you're a student and you call her Chimorazo,
it'll be easy.
Oh, you dare not. But let me just say a happy birthday to my nephew. My nephew, Jaden Ahini. It's his birthday today. Jaden Ni Lante Ahini.
All right.
Happy birthday, Jaden. I was trying to get the guy name pronounced correctly. Jaden Ni Lante Ahini. It's his birthday today. He's a Form 1 student at Presec Legon. And he's a sharp boy. I like the fact that a guy get head. It's not just chew and pull. He has street sense and everything. So, Jaden, happy birthday to you from your mother, Roslyn.
More chaotic shouts, yes. Right? Happy birthday, Gertrude Ikia Asantua. God bless you with good health, long life, and prosperity. Did we do Reverend Augustine and Aqualiquoti? Yes, I think Mama V did that one.
But we haven't done Lieutenant Kennel, retired.
Genevieve Loco.
Exactly.
Formerly of 37 Military Hospital. God bless you with good health and divine protection from Sarah and Charlotte Hesse. And then belated one as well.
Nana Basego, president of Rotary Club of Accra, Sunrise. God bless you abundantly. And it's from Belinda.
Okay, I think we've got a chaotic shout out of the way.
Yeah, but before we do that, let me just put this out because George Quay sent this and says, please tell the last caller that Miss Soa is very much alive. Back in Association International, and even after school, she's always been a gem, a mother, a counselor, and a good friend to all of us. Miss Soa is worth celebrating.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
All right, so the Sports Center is brought to you by MTN. Everywhere you go, Standard Chartered Bank, here for good. And of course, Cowbell. Our milk. And DSTV, the big leagues are back on DSTV. So make sure you get in on all the action from just 49 Ghana cedis a month.
Now, Stan Chartered is asking, do you want a bank that helps you achieve your wealth priorities? At Standard Chartered, your priorities get their priorities. They know you want to grow and protect your wealth. They help you achieve this with expert advice, local and global opportunities. They know your heart lies in your children's well-being. They help them succeed with educational solutions. They also know that your health is your wealth. Their insurance plans provide cover against life's uncertainties while serving as an investment tool. They also know that you want to build a legacy for your children. They do that with protection and investment solutions. Let their team of experienced relationship managers and certified advisors support you with personalized solutions to meet your financial goals. Join a Standard Chartered Priority Banking today. Call or SMS 023 300 0650 or 020-222-0478, or simply just visit sc.com/gh/priority to learn more. Standard Chartered, here
for good. And it's been amazing 25 years with you, and to celebrate this huge milestone, we're giving away 25 of the 2021 brand new sleek Hyundai Sonata vehicles and lots of exciting cash prizes in the MTN at 25 mega promo. Just keep using your MTN number and talk, text, browse, and use your MTN app, the Pulse app, and the Momo app to gain points and stand a chance to win one of 25 brand new sleek Hyundai Sonata vehicles and lots of cash prizes each month in the MTN at 25 promo. Dial *156# today and begin your journey to win big only on MTN everywhere you go.
Now, your car deserves the best treat. Introducing the latest addition to the Total Quartz engine oil family, the Quartz 9000 Future OW20, specially conditioned and developed for the latest generation engine. Total Quartz 9000 Future OW20 delivers excellent engine protection and cleanliness, increases your oil change interval whilst reducing your fuel consumption. So for optimum performance and efficiency of your car, visit your nearest Total service station and ensure your car is well protected. Join the Total Quartz Nation movement now. Total Quartz, keep your engine younger for longer.
Over to you, Gary L. Smith, then.
Yes, coming up on the Joy Sports Center today, powered by the Joy Sports team, we have a bit of Ghana news, some boxing, and also, of course, some more football from abroad.
Leicester City, Premier League champions, 2015-16. The most improbable sporting story. The biggest story in the history of the Premier League. Listen to the Campione's chant. Ranieri's got his glass glasses off. I hope he hangs on to them. I bet he's crying now.
Claudio Ranieri is back in the Premier League after signing a 2-year contract to be the manager of Watford. Details later. But first, to the Black Stars and the technical team have excused 5 players from the 32-man squad ahead of the FIFA World Cup qualifiers. The rest of the 27 will begin training today behind closed doors on the orders of the coach Willivar Rahivat, and that will be for this month's match day 3 and match day 4 Qatar 2022 qualifiers against Zimbabwe in Cape Coast and in Harare. My colleague Charles Macaros has more on the players unavailable.
They include Ismail Abdul Ganiu, Tariq Fosu, Alfred Duncan, Mubarak Wakasu, and Emmanuel Jesse. Meanwhile, England-based right back Andy Yadom, who plays for Reading, is currently being assessed after picking up a knock on Saturday during a championship game against Cardiff City. Coach Milovan Rajvac and his men are seeking to get back to winning ways following the 1-0 loss to South Africa in the second Group G game. The Black Stars, who began the World Cup qualifying campaign with a 1-0 win over Ethiopia on match day 1, sits second in Group G with 3 points after 2 rounds of matches.
Moving on, but still in Ghana, Ash Gold are confident the appointment of former Dwarfs trainer Ernest Thompson Quarty is a step in the right direction. Coach Thompson joined the Miners as their new head coach after Roberto Landi, Milovan Sekovic, Romain Falls, and Safo Castro plus Thomas Drea all took charge of the club in the last season. All, they say, failed to live up to expectations. Daniel Bio, administrative manager of the Miners, has been explaining what went into their decision to sign their new man.
We took into consideration the philosophy of the club, the player development models we have as a club, the youth development program we intend to follow as a club before making such a critical decision. Our performance last season wasn't all that good. We placed 9th in the league competition and 2nd in the MTN FA Cup competition. Looking at the fact that we have most of our players still in the squad, I believe that their presence will be able to help us build on our performances in the previous season to achieve better results in the upcoming football season.
Let's do some women's football because Rich City Football Club based in Accra won bronze in the 2020-21 Greater Accra Regional Football Association Women's Division 1 League. They beat Ningo Ladies 3-2 at the Medina AstroTurf. Cleopatra Inketia is the CEO of the club and is pleased to give the women an opportunity to enjoy the sport.
Yeah, well, first of all, I love women's football. I love football. And then I also love women's football because obviously I'm a woman who plays football. And it's really much about giving women an opportunity to play football. And when I was younger, if I had this opportunity, I'm pretty sure I'd probably be playing football by now. I mean, the opportunities were there, but it wasn't like as it is now that we have it. And I just wanted to make sure that I wouldn't leave this earth without giving somebody else an opportunity. So hence the team. We are here, we're supporting women's football, we're encouraging women's football, we're helping women not just with the playing, with the management, with coaching, just anything that gets women into football, and also to encourage other people who are watching from the sides that, yeah, this is something that you can do if you also want to get into women's football.
Way to go, Cleopatra Nsianketiat, CEO of Rich City Football Club. Let's get an update still on women's football on South Africa's national team, who continue to destroy opposition across the continent. Banyana are through to the semi-finals at the ongoing COSAFA Women's Championship after stopping Mozambique 3-1 in their last Group A match. After starting with a 2-1 win against Malawi and a goalless draw against Angola, the reigning champions needed to return to winning ways, and they did just that. Here's their coach, Desiree Ellis.
We started really well. Could have been 2-0 up within, I think, the first 5-10 minutes with 2 very, very good chances. And when we scored, we almost took our foot off the pedal type of thing. And that is the time that you need to take control and make sure that you play to your tempo and make the opponents play also to your tempo. We knew that, Mozambique were going to come at us. We've seen the games. They don't give up. And we were talking on the bench and talking about we need that second goal, And we had plenty of opportunities to get that second goal. And then we defend really poor, to concede.
Desiree Ellis is the coach of South Africa's Banyana. To the English Premier League, Claudio Ranieri returns where he famously won with Leicester in the 2015-2016 season. Unforgettable, wasn't it? Now he's come back, having left Serie A side Sampdoria a couple of months ago. Watford sacked Xisco Munoz on Sunday, and it's their 14th 1-4 managerial change under the club's owners, the Pozzo family, since they took over in 2012. Ranieri's first match in charge will be at home against Liverpool on Saturday, October 16, after the international break. Italian football writer James Horncastle has been talking about the kind of manager Watford have on their hands.
Well, I think if you were to leave all the history Ranieri has made aside and judge him on his last two jobs alone, it would appeal to Watford because, Roma, his hometown club, he went back in an hour of need when they had just been knocked out of the Champions League. Sporting director left. They were at civil war with the director Francesco Totti, obviously legend of the club. De Rossi, the captain, was also not having his contract renewed, and he stabilised things. 9 games unbeaten at the end of the season, 5 clean sheets. At Sampdoria is much more comparable to what he walks into at Vicarage Road with Watford in that Samp. We're down in the bottom 3 in Serie A when he came in, seemingly without a prayer. And he not only kept them up with games to spare the next season, he took them into the top half of the table. And I think that's that would be actually exceeding the expectations of Watford fans.
Obviously, the Premier League returns after the international break elsewhere. Kylian Mbappe says he asked to leave PSG amid interest from Real Madrid in the summer, but insists he remains happy in the French capital. Real Madrid had a £137 million bid for the 22-year-old striker rejected by PSG before a second improved offer in August was also reportedly turned down. The Frenchman said he wanted the move to avoid leaving on a free transfer when his deal expires next year. Let's talk some boxing because we are days away from one mega fight, the third installment of Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder. Fury currently holds the WBC heavyweight title, which he snatched from Wilder in 2020 after the two had fought out a draw in their first meeting. But for some key things to consider ahead of this big day, Nathaniel Atto, as usual, has us covered. So, Nathaniel, first of all, what are the things we want to consider ahead of this bout, please?
Well, Gary, there's a lot of big talk ahead of that big news conference, which will be the final one ahead of the big bout this weekend. And Tyson Fury says he doesn't really care if, Deontay Wilder doesn't say anything, just like he did at the very first news conference for this big bout. Ahead of a big day like this, we'd like to consider a few very important things. Now, at age 33, Tyson Fury has a clean record of 30 wins, no loss, and 1 draw. Of course, that draw coming from that very first meeting with, Deontay Wilder there. And out of these, 21 have come by way of knockout. And of course, he also at a certain period in his career was a unified champion, having defeated one of the 2 Klitschko brothers. Now let's go to Deontay Wilder, who has suffered the only loss of his career to Tyson Fury. Now he's got 42 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw. That draw also coming from one of the 2 meetings with Tyson Fury. And he definitely is the bigger knockout artist because out of the 42 wins, he has 41 of them coming by way of knockout. And of course, Deontay Wilder is regarded very heavily as somebody who came to kill a very big drought in the history of the United States because, between 2004 and 2014, there was no heavyweight champion in the United States of America, and he came to break this jinx. And of course, after winning the WBC title, he defended it successfully 10 times before losing it to Tyson Fury. So there's a lot to consider ahead of this very big bout, and trust me, I mean, the whole world's attention will be on the part 3 of this very big one. Well, there's more to consider in subsequent editions of the show on the Joy Sports Center, and we'll be going into all of these details. Back to you in the studio, Gary.
All right, Nathaniel, thank you very much. And that ends the Joy Sports Center for today, powered by the Joy Sports team. So quickly, though, what we'll be focusing on today and this week, the rest of this week, we'll be building up to the transfer deadline day in the Ghana Premier League, and also the Black Stars will be playing. We'll be getting updates from the camp, even though Miliban Rahivat is keeping a closed door to the media. And also, that bout that Nathaniel spoke about will be taking our interests. So that and more across our bulletins, radio, TV, and also on digital media.
Yeah, I like the fact that we'll be talking about the transfer deadline in Ghana.
Yes.
Most of the times we talk about transfer deadline in other leagues, in Europe, for instance, but we're focusing on Ghana.
Yeah, in the last year we did a transfer deadline day, just like we did just like we do for the European ones, and we did a live show for 2 hours, and it was the first time in the history of Ghanaian television. So we are continuing the tradition at Joy Sports, I guess.
Thank you very much, Gary L. Smith, for
Okay, so
joining
that day,
us.
which just this is from
Yes.
Yeah, no matter how many times we argue, how many times we don't understand you, and how many times you scolded us, we still believe you are the best mom any child can have. We love you, Gloria Cosa. Happy birthday. May God continue to protect you. This is from Judy from NLA.
Thank you very much, Gary L. Smith. And still to come this morning here on the Super Morning Show, Tichin Tifafa will be joining us as we talk about the Ghana Hemp Therapeutic right here on the Super Morning Show. You don't want to miss any bit because we'll be telling you more about Ghana Hemp Therapeutics and, the usage of herbal medicine and everything that you need to know. But social media messages on the Super Morning Show brought to us by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank Bobo app. Now, download the Bobo app from the Play Store or App Store. Bobo, the app they be. And now you can pay your utility bills with ease through EcoBank. Simply pay your postpaid electricity and water bills or DSTV subscriptions conveniently on EcoBank platforms. Select the Pay Bills option on EcoBank Mobile or pay online through the EcoBank Internet Banking platform. You can also pay in person at any of the over 6,000 EcoBank Express points around the country or at any EcoBank branch. Water bills can also be paid using EcoBank USSD code *770#. Business entities can also pay their bills through the EcoBank OmniLite or EcoBank OmniPlus channels. It's that simple. For convenient payments, always use EcoBank. Remember to observe social distancing, wash your hands frequently, and avoid touching your face. Stay safe. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
EcoBank Mobile, they make me say, EcoBank Mobile, they make me crazy. Download it and use it. It gon' make your life so easy. Download it. You go enjoy them. In my Ramen check. In my Ramen check. Come make a download them for you. Cause you can pay bills, you can buy credit, you can pay school fees, even chest tights with the Apple. EcoBank Apple.